Texas 52, Arkansas 37. We're here at DKR after the game. Just wrapped up talking to some of the players and, of course, Coach Sarkisian, who talked about last week and after the game against Georgia in Athens, and also, as well as Monday, that this was really a 2 week season from here on out. That no matter what happened around the country, no matter what the CFP committee would think, they needed to do what they needed to do in these 2 weeks. And step one of that was beat Arkansas. And hey, you did that. You got a rivalry win. Was it the prettiest game in the world? Not perfect football from the Longhorns, definitely not. But you still got your win, and it was probably more comfortable even than the scoreboard shows. And this is the first time Arkansas hasn't had a single-digit game since Sam Pittman was fired against Notre Dame quite some time ago. This is a formidable opponent with a very good offense. Before we talk about their offense, we have to talk about the man, Arch Manning. I mean, what a game he had today. I was lucky to sit next to an NFL scout today, which is a rare treat you get in a press box, and he was raving about Arch and how well he played. 6 touchdowns total. First Longhorn quarterback to get the passing, rushing, and receiving touchdown. High pointed that, was joking about Parker Livingston maybe needing to make a better throw, but what a game he had. He has matured so much over the past 2 months of play. Think about the guy who played against Ohio State versus the guy you saw here today. Arkansas defense, whatever you want to say, he was making plays that transcended who you were playing against. And now Arkansas let Texas go over the top on them. They play a lot of cover 3 and that cover 6 look where you get 2 runners going a different way, you're going to have someone open deep. And he found those guys deep. And that's what it was. He didn't really miss many throws this game. At one point, he only had really one true incompletion through about a half of play. He had some drops go against his way, and maybe they didn't get counted as drops, but in the receiver's hands, had a throwaway or two. But one specific spot that most impressed me with him was when he dirted that ball on that throwback screen instead of trying to force it. And then one play later, he looks off his safety to the right and throws to Parker Livingston on the left for a touchdown. Just a great game from Manning. He was phenomenal. Texas needed that, needs that momentum going into A&M. Arkansas ran the ball a lot on Texas. The Texas secondary also didn't play very well. The Longhorn pass rushers did lock in a little bit at the end of that game, but still, I believe it's 4 straight games giving up 35 points or more, and that's not what you're looking for against an A&M team that has a lot of similarities to this Arkansas team. They run the ball really well. They're very physical up front. They're going to use that option game that Thielen Green was kind of destroying these Texas edges on. So they locked in that middle half of the game, that 10 minutes from 5 minutes left in the second to 5 minutes into the third, where they really won the game there. I actually liked Sark's decision to kick that field goal, but Texas's defense is going to need to play a lot better than that to beat A&M. Big rivalry game coming up day after Thanksgiving. I cannot wait to be there at Cherokee Royal Memorial Stadium. Make sure you're going and following us over on InsideTexas.com. It's the best news, the best place to go for your Texas Longhorn needs. Texas is 8-3, not exactly where they wanted to be, but hey, they're 2-0 against rivals. It's time to make it 3-0 for Arch Manning and company as they play A&M, hosting them for the first time in, I believe, about 15 years. So we'll see what happens then. Make sure you go over to Inside Texas. Follow me over there as well. We'll see you next time.